All right, it is Friday night. You know what that means. It is time for the Ron Carter League City Football Game of the Week. I am Todd Moore calling the action here with Gardy Garcia as we are here in Hitchcock, Texas, as we have the Bulldogs hosting the Wheatley Wildcats. How do you like that, Gardy?
I'm excited. You know, if you're watching right now, you can see you have the team captains going to the center of the 50-yard line. They're going to do the coin toss, and something cool that Hitchcock's doing there. They brought the whole team out, kind of in a showing their unity there.
Yes, very nice. We got the Hitchcock Bulldogs coming off of a fresh victory over Lamarck. A blowout at 48-22. I mean, what a victory last week, Gardy.
Yeah, that was our game of the week last week, so we're pretty familiar with this Hitchcock team, and it'll be interesting to see how they face up against the Houston Wheatley Wildcats as they're fresh off of a bye week, and they've elected to receive.
They should be well rested in this game against the Bulldogs. Head coach McFarland leading the Wildcats into this one, 2-0. Let's see which team can come out and stay undefeated. Going to be an interesting kickoff as they both have the common opponent in Lamarck. Wheatley, respectively, defeated Lamarck 2 weeks ago, 41-28.
And if you were watching the pre-show, you saw James Lacombe with the Galveston County Daily News did pick Hitchcock to win. We will see if this stands true.
Came pretty close last week with his predictions, rather generous with the Hitchcock victory. So between the Wheatley's two opponents, they have scored 118 points in 2 games. They opened up the season against Houston Austin 77-0 in a complete shutout victory in their opening week.
Yeah, that's a statement.
Yeah, and then their following week, that's when they took on Lamarck and scored 41 points. So 118 points between their last 2 games.
Yeah, and James Lacombe with the Galveston County Daily News did predict a very high-scoring game. So I'm excited to see some fireworks, lots of passing. We had the opportunity to go talk to both of these teams, the coaches, and it looks like they're going to be, airing the ball out and making some big plays down the field. So I'm excited for some Friday night football here in Hitchcock, Texas.
We got 2 sophomore quarterbacks. Some young ones in the house tonight looking to lead their teams. Remember last week, the Hitchcock quarterback, Lloyd Jones, very athletic quarterback leading the field. Had some fantastic plays made last week.
Yeah, and they got a lot of speed.
Here we go with the opening kickoff. Number 12, Grant Thiem kicking it off. Falls flat roughly around the 13-yard line.
It's going to be a penalty. That ball bounced right out of bounds and then bounced right back in. So that's going to bring a flag on the play. And let's see where they give him that starting field position. Got to give a big shout out to Hitchcock High School and Hitchcock ISD as they are, they've done a great job preparing for this game and taking care of us and everything that Clear Life needs to get this production going. So big thank you to Hitchcock.
I second that, Gardy. And here we have Joseph Andrews of the Wheatley Wildcats leading his team. Currently standing at 133 passing yards for the season. Shotgun formation, kick things off here for Wheatley. Wow, hard count.
Big pass downfield, but there was some extracurricular activity there in the beginning, so looked like we had offsides, and the referees blow that play dead. And
yeah, it was kind of a late flag.
Yeah.
I think it's offsides already for Hitchcock. And in the pre-game interviews, we were talking to Coach Jones of the Hitchcock Bulldogs. He said this week he was focused on fixing the little mistakes, was not happy with his last 2 wins, and is looking to clean things up, and that definitely is not a good way to start the game.
Got first down and 5 yards to go.
It's again shotgun formation for the Wildcats. Pass off to number 8. He is brought down with a loss of just about 5 yards, so back to square one, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, good stop by the Hitchcock defense. Looks like the DN and the linebacker are all over that, kind of strung him out. Brought him back in. He had nowhere to go.
Quarterback Joseph Andrews looking for the opening. Can he connect? Dead ball. We are in 3rd down and 9 yards to go. in this opening drive for the Wheatley Wildcats. Go ahead, Gardy.
It looks like they're trying to get some passing in early, and if we understand correctly, I think they're looking to pass the ball about 40 times or so this entire game. So we're going to have hopefully get some connection on some passing here in a bit.
The Wildcats looking for the aerial assault against the Bulldogs. See if the Bulldogs can respond. 3rd and long here. Good connection. Oh, incomplete pass. Good attempt. It went right through the fingers of number 3, Theo Tibbs.
And that was actually number 3, Elam Teran on the defensive side of the ball with that stop right there. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 9 yards to go.
They have the Wheatley punt unit making their way to the field.
So a good defensive stand for the Hitchcock Bulldogs. It's going to force the Wildcats to punt on this first series.
3 and out for the Wildcats. Not the best of starts.
They ran out of time on the play clock there, so they're going to lose some yards there.
And Gardner, we've called games where we've seen some slow starts and then just end up being just a complete turnaround with a high-scoring game.
Ooh.
Oh, it looked like it was slightly touched there, that punt.
Yeah, that was number 20 on Hitchcock.
That's going to put the Bulldogs in a really good field position here as they are about the 43-yard line for their opening drive. So let's take a look at what quarterback Lloyd Jones and the Hitchcock Bulldogs can bring to the table.
Yeah, Jordan Jones for Hitchcock, he was all over that and put some pressure on the punter there. And this is going to be a really good starting field position for Hitchcock on their first drive.
Hitchcock in the red and white.
Rushing up to the line.
I like that hustle. Here we go. Shotgun formation as Jones hands it off to number 22, Jared Dotson. He makes a short gain. 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs.
I like that. Right up the middle. First play.
Number 22, sophomore Jared Dodson. Thank you guys that are watching us live on clearlifemedia.com and Galv News. I am Todd Moore calling the action here with Gardy Garcia, and we are in 2nd and 9 for the Hitchcock Bulldogs. It's quarterback Jones on the move now, looking for his openings. A lot of pressure, and he gets by it. He decides to pick it up, and he's actually picking up the first down. Jones with a good drive here. Picked up about 15 or so yards on that.
Wow, that was just pure athleticism. It looked like the defense was all over him there for a bit, and he just made something out of nothing and was able to
pick up the first down, yeah.
Looks like they're going to place him around the 24-yard line.
He was feeling the pressure from the Wildcat defense. The sophomore out of Hitchcock High School. Exciting quarterback to watch. We got to enjoy seeing some big moves made by him last week. Faking the handoff, and once again, he is running the ball. Picked up another about 8 or 9 yards on that one. Mobile quarterback and Lloyd Jones, number 9.
Yeah, he's definitely a dual threat. You know, we've seen what he can do in the air, and now we're witnessing here on this first drive the yards he can pick up on the ground as well. It's pretty close to a first down. Looks like he has about two yards to go.
Not surprising considering his dad is also one of the coaches, the running back coach, Coach Jones. And Jones now with a connection to number 1, Michael McDaniel. Damian McDaniel out of the Bulldogs. Touchdown.
Wow, and that's making a statement, driving the ball right down the field and then again airing it out, getting that touchdown toss right there.
Man, what a statement to be scoring the touchdown on your opening drive like that.
Wow.
It's their home field for a reason, and they're playing like the home team.
That's getting the hometown fans here fired up here in Hitchcock, Texas on the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week.
We have senior Grant Thiem, number 12, with their kicker. He had a lot of reps last week in their game against Lamarck. Let's see if he can score with this one. And it is good. 7-0. Hitchcock Bulldogs lead the way.
This is the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. We want to give a big thank you to Ron Carter and League City, Who's Hoot Realty Group, United Way Galveston County Mainland, Troy Chase Realty Group, Legacy Collision, M6 Global Defense, BNO Construction, The Basement, Watergrove Event Venue, Galveston College, Mainland Tool, Texas First Bank, A&A Machine and Fabrication, Affordable Air and Heat, and Grease, Monkey, and Oil Change, based out of Texas City, Texas.
Thank you guys for supporting us. Without you, none of this would happen.
We are broadcasting live from Hitchcock. It's a beautiful day for football. Weather cleared up, and looks like Hitchcock was striking first with that 7 points on the board.
Once again, senior Grant Theum going to be kicking things off again to the Wheatley Wildcats, giving them their second attempt at the ball. See what adjustments that the Wildcats could make. Not the opening drive that they wanted.
And here's the kickoff.
Solid kick there from Theum. Picked up from number 2, Gentry. And he is stopped right at about the 34-yard line. They're going to spot the ball right there.
That was Darren Adams, number 55, the sophomore out of Hitchcock, Texas, with the good defensive play and stop right there.
First and 10 for the Wheatley Wildcats. Score is 7-0. Hitchcock Bulldogs are ahead, and we are in the first quarter. Shotgun formation for Joseph Andrews as he hands the ball off to number 2, Gentry. Their main weapon on their running attack as he picks up a solid gain of about 5 yards. Gentry going into this game, 178-yard rushing to his credit. The 5'11", 180-pound senior out of Wheatley High School. Looking to make this team 3-0 after tonight's matchup. Still got a lot of football to play here tonight. Faking the handoff now. Andrews tucks it, and it looks like we got a fumble on the play. Who recovered it?
I think that was the defensive end, Zary Blanks, the junior out of Hitchcock, that made that connection and caused that fumble there.
Huge turnover.
Big play.
Early in the game here for the Hitchcock Bulldogs as they are just running it up now.
Say everything's clicking and going right for the Bulldogs right now.
Very slow start for the Wheatley Wildcats. Maybe that week off, taking them a little bit longer than anticipated to get their sea legs underneath them. Disastrous start thus far for the Wildcats as now we are first and 10 for the Bulldogs as Jones makes the connection. Nice drive there.
Looks like that's going to be very close to a first down. See where they spot that ball. Looks like it's they're giving them the first down. So
moving the chains. That was connection made to Bryce Dorsey, the junior out of Hitchcock High School. Solid pickup there. First and 10 now. They are in good field position as well. Quick handoff again once to Dorsey. And Dorsey now driving down the middle. Can he go all the way? And he is finally brought down at about the 10-yard line. Solid drive there.
It's going to be another first down. Again, everything is just clicking and going right for Hitchcock right now. Another big play.
I'd say this much, Gardy, the Bulldogs are just coming into this game with just so much momentum behind them. They are running this game like a very confident team. Lloyd Jones looking for his target. Is he going to run it?
Wow.
Yeah, my man's got some moves on him, doesn't he, Gardy?
Yeah.
You're just like in awe watching that footwork.
It's like, it looks like they got him. They got him now. He's going to lose about a yard on the play, but I would say he ran almost 10 yards in the backfield before he got brought down right there.
A very savvy player in the young Lloyd Jones, the sophomore out of Hitchcock. Second and about 11 for the Bulldogs. Shotgun formation. It's Jones. Short pass there, and he makes a connection. And it's looking like number 5. Terrence Allen with the touchdown. Wow, trying to make a hurdle over the Wildcat defense, and he scores big. What a move.
Yeah, that was good hustle, good effort. It looked like he had some room to run, and he definitely made that last leaping effort, getting into the end zone with some style there. Get the style points. That's going to give them 13-0 before they try this extra point.
13 unanswered points for the Hitchcock Bulldogs. Number 12, Grant Thiem. Can you make it 2 for 2 tonight? I know last week he missed 1 field goal. That is not the case tonight, as we are now 14-0 for the Hitchcock Bulldogs on their home turf. What a performance thus far.
14-0.
And Gardner, we are just under 7 minutes left in this first quarter, and just what action by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they've been doing it through the air. They've been running it through the ground. They've been scrambling. They've been making it happen. Even these busted plays, they're still coming out on top. So
we're going to take a quick commercial break. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Nobody said it would be easy. We do it anyways, and we've been doing it for years. It became our mission, a mission to give back to the community. Because this is our community too. It's at the heart of every phone call, meeting, and sale. Here at Ron Carter League City, our community is you.
Yeah, I think they'll put something together here.
Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep. Ron Carter League City, you deserve it. To learn more and shop our inventory, visit roncarterleaguecity.com.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are kicking it back to the Wildcats as the Bulldogs lead at 14-0. As it looks like number 6 from the Wildcats was able to pick the ball, brought down right at about the 26-yard line.
That was brought down by number 3, the senior, Taron Elam. Good defensive stop there. A couple of Bulldogs got down to him, but he put some moves on, but then Hitchcock defense was able to finally get the runner down.
Let's see what adjustments the Wildcats can make in this drive. They've had a disastrous possession of the ball thus far. And one comment that they were making about the Bulldogs is that the Bulldogs look like they have been playing a long time, and that is the truth. As these guys have a long history of playing with each other, even prior to high school.
Quick handoff.
And it's going to look like a loss of yards there for the Wildcats. Good defensive stop for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Gentry, the running back, had an opportunity to run the ball out and looked like he was trying to make it out towards the sideline, but the defense was all over him.
And Joseph Andrews looking for his openings. His intended target, number 1, Darian Williams, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see what we have here.
Wonder if the defender got there just a little bit too early. The referees are going to talk it over and see what the call is, make sure they get it right. Like a false start.
It's looking like it was against the Wildcats, and that penalty looks like it has been declined.
It's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and about 12 for the Wildcats. I'll tell you this much, Guard. They need to make something big happen right now. We're already halfway into the first quarter, and the Bulldogs have just been making a statement. Their confidence is just growing and growing.
They're bringing the heat now.
Pass attempt now for Andrews, and he comes up just a little bit over.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 4th down. You know, and I'll say that the run defense for Hitchcock, whenever the Wildcats are trying to run the ball outside, they're just putting it on them. They're there. You know, they're beating them, just being a little bit faster right now and stopping the run to the outside. And they just haven't had a chance to connect on their passing plays. They've just been a step or two behind. It's going to bring out the punt team. would say the Hitchcock's feeling pretty confident. Everything they've done so far has been successful.
Oh, there's probably a big offsides.
Yeah, that's a flag.
Pretty obvious offsides there from number 11, Elijah Sherwood from the Bulldogs. Oh, they're called, actually, my mistake there.
Well, it looked like the defense did go off sides, but then the offense
Probably
made a jump as well. So
big step there from Elijah Sherwood that probably caused the offense to jump offside. So good play there made. Once again, I think there was another offsides there.
yeah, it looked like the receivers. I think number 2 from Hitchcock started a little bit early and maybe made some contact there with the Wildcat player.
Let's see who they call it against.
Yeah, they're going to give them about 5 yards on that penalty there.
And back to square one. So 4th and long for the for the Wildcats. We had a couple of back and forth offside penalties, and so it just kills the momentum of the game. But we are back at it as the Bulldogs pick it up
with speed.
Dorsey now with one heck of a gain there. Wow.
He's brought down to about the 9-yard line. So he went and picked that ball up in stride, like at full speed, just bounced in his hands, and he just kept going.
He made himself about a solid 40-yard run there till he was finally brought down. My goodness, Bryce Dorsey there, the junior out of Hitchcock High School.
Yeah, and the speed of Hitchcock stood out to me, and I know to you last week whenever they played Lamarck. They got to the outside edge, they were gone. So it's not like they got any slower. It looks like, if anything, they're getting faster, right?
I mean, they are grinding each and every week, so they are at the top of their game. They're just marking it 1st and goal right now. Jones now looking for his openings.
Oh, he has
and if he
room to
doesn't
run,
find
too.
it, he's got some moves himself. As Jones, short gain there, brought down to about the 5. Excuse me, about the 8-yard line. So now we are 2nd and goal for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and everything's clicking right for Hitchcock and their offense right now. And their defense, too.
Once again, shotgun formation. Jones with a quick pass to Dorsey.
Oh, my.
And
touchdown.
Touchdown for my mistake. That's Kelshawn Johnson, number 8, out of the Hitchcock Bulldogs.
The sophomore, and he froze the defender. Looks like he faked right. They've been on it. He had just walked into the end zone there. It's going to bring up 20-0 in the first quarter. 4.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter, and everything is going right for Hitchcock right now.
That's where you have to wonder. This early in the season, when you take a week off, I mean, the Bulldogs have been grinding it week after week, just making win after win, and they are coming to this game sharper than ever. It's almost a flawless performance. Number 12, Grant Diem with the field goal kick, and it is good. 21-0, Hitchcock Bulldogs.
Just want to say thank you to some of our sponsors. That's Grease Monkey Oil Changes in Texas City, Affordable Air and Heat, A&A Machine and Fabrication, Texas First Bank, Mainland Tool, Galveston College, Water Grove Event Venue, The Basement in Lamar, Texas, BNO Construction, M6 Global Defense, Legacy Collision, Troy Chase Realty Group, United Way, Galveston County, Mainland, Ron Carter League City, and Who's Hoot Realty Group.
We'll take a quick break. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm Allison Sears. I'm a Hitchcock Bulldog, and you're watching the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, as the Bulldogs, Grant Thiem kicks it off to the Wildcats after their third touchdown. Actually, probably the best return thus far for Wildcats. Puts them on the Bulldogs side of the field as they are going to place that roughly around somewhere between the 40 and 45-yard line. It's going to be their best field position thus far.
See what they can build off of that solid return. It was number 3 for Hitchcock with the stop there on the defensive end.
Yeah, the Wildcats need a break. 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns for the Hitchcock Bulldogs on their home turf. And what is proving to be an awesome performance thus far. Quarterback Joseph Andrews going long. Oh, interception! Number 1, Damian McDaniel of the Bulldogs, and he is running it back. How far can he make it? He is brought down right about the 15. My goodness, the Bulldogs are just turning it up tonight.
And this is going to be the worst starting field position for Hitchcock, so let's see how far they can drive this ball down the field. It'll be interesting, but they've been successful on every drive so far.
It'll be interesting, but, I mean, by the way that they've been playing, I mean, they have been playing with just the utmost confidence to where they have, like, no fear.
Yeah, they've had success in the air. They've had success on busted plays. They've ran the ball up the middle, to the sidelines. They're just moving the chains right now.
I mean, though it is like not the best of field position, it just totally killed the Wildcats. Any chance for them to score at this moment?
Yeah.
They need a big defensive turnover right now to get back into this game.
We got 4 minutes and 9 seconds left in this quarter, and it looks like we're going to have a timeout here on the field.
Good call there from the Wildcats. Head coach McFarland calling for the timeout. Yeah, break the momentum that the Bulldogs have if they can.
And the Hitchcock fans, the sidelines, you can just kind of feel and see the energy in here.
Coming off of a heck of a performance last week over the Lamarck High School with 48-22. And it's interesting because if you compare the Wheatley game to Lamarck, Wheatley also defeated Lamarck soundly at 41-28. So this is shaping up to be a competitive game on paper.
Yeah, and I know that the Wildcats are behind right now, but it's still very early in this game.
Yeah, anything can happen here. Friday night under the lights here in the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. Gardner, we have seen some heck of high school football in these last 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week has been action-packed every week so far, so we're in an exciting Week 4 game right now.
As the old saying goes, it ain't over till it's over. Quarterback Jones hands off to Dorsey as he is making one heck of a run. Can he go all the way? He's right now at the 40-yard line. He's making some moves. Seeing nothing but Wildcat jerseys, and today finally bring him down. My goodness.
Looks like they're going to spot that at the 41, so he stayed in bounds. The clock is still running. Just under 4 minutes to play.
Bryce Dorsey, the one-man wrecking crew.
And that has to be the longest pickup of the game so far.
Man, he was making some moves, Gardy.
That was like a 50, 60-yard run right there. I don't know. It's about 50 yards.
It puts them on the Wildcat side of the field. Quarterback Lloyd Jones, shotgun formation. See what he does. Quick pass now to, I believe that's number 2, Chase Bruton. And Bruton brought down modest gain at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 6.
Yeah, 2nd down, 6 yards to go, but Hitchcock is just continuing to move the chains and moving the ball in the right direction.
Quick handoff now to once again Burton. And Burton now, but did he do enough to pick up the first down?
Looks like he was. Yeah, the referees are signaling to move the chains right there. It's going to be another first down.
That's how you do it, Gardy. The Bulldogs, another first down in this beautiful night in Texas. The Ron Carter League City Game of the Week, and once again, they are sticking with their guns with Burton, and that one is going to have a short loss as he is brought down at about the 30-yard line. Went to the well one too many times on that one, and the Wildcats was able to read it make a solid defensive play there.
Yeah, when they run it, they've been having that success whenever they make it all the way out to the sideline. It looks like he was trying to maybe fool him and turn it up right there in the middle, and the defenders, they were waiting for him.
Jones now looking for his opening.
Wow.
As he makes a connection to number 7, Cole Fisher.
Yeah, the accuracy on those passes right now is unmatched. This is the best passing that I think we've seen on any game that we've covered for the game of the week so far.
Hitchcock is so balanced. Coach McFarland out of the Wildcats took note of that, was saying just what a balanced team that they were. This is going to be quite the challenge.
Oh, they're going for it.
And they should, as Jones now tucks the football and he runs it in. Touchdown! It's actually Bryce Dorsey, the junior out of Hitchcock High School, bringing the score now to 27. My goodness, this is some football.
It's the first quarter. We got 1:26 left in this first quarter.
My mistake, that was Jones. Sometimes those jerseys be hard to read up here, but nonetheless.
Yeah, we need those. We need some binoculars. I see the Galveston Daily News up here rocking some binoculars, so I'm gonna have to invest in a pair. Maybe some better glasses. Something.
The dual threat quarterback, Lloyd Jones, running it in for the touchdown. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. This is 28-0. The Bulldogs. We are going to take a quick break.
I'm Robert Boyson. It was the Hitchcock Bulldogs, and you're watching the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Thank you to Troy Chase Realty Group for sponsoring the Ron Carter Leak City Game of the Week. Get your dream home with Troy Chase Realty Group and learn more at troychase.com.
I'm Corey Moss. I'm the Vice President and General Manager of the Valero Texas City Refinery. It's great to have some time to talk a little bit about Valero and the United Way. You know, we have 6 key values in Valero, one of those being caring. And it's not just caring within the team members of the Valero site and the company, but more importantly, it's about caring in the community. Valero believes in giving back to the community, and it's through the funds and the pledges of our employees and the matching gifts that our company does, we're able to support the agencies of the United Way.
Learn more ways to donate to the United Way Galveston County Mainland and your impact on the community by visiting uwgcm.com.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let me ask you guys something. Are you looking for a career instead of a job? Galveston College offers a wide variety of academic and career pathways, some of which can be completed in less than a year, with more than 80 certified and associate degree programs. Learn more at gc.edu. In Garda, we had kicked it back off to the Wheatley Wildcats, and this seems to be the common theme, is that I don't think the Bulldogs have turned over the ball without a score yet.
Yeah, they scored on every drive. Doesn't really matter where they start. They have been finding the end zone.
It's going to be interesting to see what the stats are at halftime. Galveston County News' James Lacombe keeping track of the stats here tonight. I'm Todd Moore calling the action here with Gardy Garcia, ClearLifeMedia.com. I want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight for Friday Night Under the Lights.
Yeah, James Lacombe sitting here. He's with the Daily News, and he has his pen and his notepad out, but his pen's been catching on fire, writing down all these notes. Quick handoff.
The Wildcats, the short gain there.
It was number 2, Chetwin Gentry with the run.
And Gentry's been their main weapon this season.
And that was a good run right there. You know, they picked up about 4 yards on the play. It's going to bring up second down.
The senior out of Wheatley High School. Going into this game at 178 rushing yards. Has picked up quite a few here. Should be easily breaking 200 here tonight. As once again, they hand it off. Quick pitch back to Darian Williams, number 1.
Looks like they're going to get right back to where they started there. At least it wasn't a loss on that. It's going to bring up third down.
And what a play there. Thinking on his feet. as we are wrapping up the first quarter, 7 seconds to go.
Yeah, that's the first quarter, and that score right now at the end of the first is the Hitchcock Bulldogs are leading 28-0 over the Houston Wheatley Wildcats.
Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick break.
I'm Jessica Reyes, a Hitchcock Bulldog, and you're watching the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Who has the ball now?
Hi,
Still
folks. My name is
Wildcats,
Chris
right?
Hoot. This is my wife, Diana Hoot. We're with Who's Hoot Realty Group, powered by Keller Williams of Clear Lake. We're longtime residents of Galveston County. We were both born and raised in Texas City, graduated from Texas City High School. We specialize in residential and commercial real estate. So if you're looking to sell, buy, lease, or rent property, please reach out to us. Who's Hoot Realty Group, the ones who can.
A&A Machine and Fabrication LLC is a full-service machining and fabrication facility in Lamarck, Texas. Thank you, A&A Machine and Fabrication, for supporting the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. Learn more at aagroup.com. A&A Machine and Fabrication. Quality people making quality products.
Oh, I got it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Affordable Air and Heat has been giving you peace of mind since 1994 with our reliable 24/7 emergency service. Check them out, guys. Affordable Air is everywhere, and we are about to kick things off. Actually, the Wheatley Wildcats, as we are now 4th down.
Yeah, his intended target, you know, it would have brought him about back to that line of scrimmage, but definitely not enough to pick up the play.
So we are kicking things off in the second quarter with a Wildcat possession and just another failed attempt at a score as the Bulldogs was able to shut out the first quarter. 28 unanswered points.
Bulldogs defense is not playing. They're definitely on their A game this game, but
and the Wildcats punted away, nearly blocked there as Dorsey picks it up and he is running it.
yeah, this is exactly what happened last time. He's still on his feet.
Man, this guy can return the ball. About a 20-plus yard gain return there for Dorsey. That is the man that you want returning your kicks.
Yeah, they've had success everywhere on the field. Special teams, offensive end, defensive end, passing the ball, running the ball. Hitchcock is clicking tonight.
They are going to spot the ball right at about the 47-yard line for the Hitchcock Bulldogs. The Bulldogs have not been stopped yet on offense. This is where the Wildcats, still a lot of football left to play. They need to make a big defensive stop here and let the Bulldogs know they are still in this game. Their motto, hustle and heart.
Wow.
As we have number 1, Damian McDaniel, and he is just short of the touchdown as he runs it across the field about 50 yards. And they are going to spot the ball roughly between right there at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, the defender, all he could do was just push him out of bounds. I don't even know if he was trying to make the tackle, just trying to get him out of bounds before he was going to get into the end zone. Either way, they're starting at the 5. It's going to be 1st and goal, and Hitchcock is in a hurry up. They're ready to go.
And the Bulldogs hand it off to number 14, Austin Gase. Touchdown. The Hitchcock Bulldogs.
We still haven't seen Jamarcus Davis, the senior running back and defensive tackle in. You know, last week we had the opportunity to watch him run it in that power I formation, but they haven't had the need for his services so far yet.
Senior kicker Grant Thiem has been getting in a lot of reps here tonight, Gardy. As he is going in for his 5th field goal kick. And it is good. 35-0 Hitchcock Bulldogs. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Scott Jameson. I'm an avid teacher at Hitchcock High School. Go Bulldogs.
Book your next event, wedding, quince, or party at the elegant Water Grove event venue off Interstate 45 in Dickinson, Texas. Overlooking the Dickinson Bayou, there is space for every event. From the large ballroom to the game room, there's plenty of fun activities for your guests. Visit thewatergrove.com to learn how Water Grove is the destination for you.
And we are back. Big thank you to The Basement, based out of Lamarck, Texas. They offer personalized training. They also offer nutritional smoothies and drinks and meal planning as well.
Very nice. I'd like to check that out myself there, Gardy. Puts me in the mood for a smoothie right now.
You know what? You're not wrong. I could go for a smoothie as well.
Especially in this heat here in Texas. You all know what I'm talking about. As we have senior Grant Thiem getting ready to kick it off to the Wheatley Wildcats. And oh my goodness. And was that recovered by the Bulldogs? As there was connection made, the Wildcats got their hands on it.
That was number 2, Chase Bruton. Looked like he came up with the recovery there.
Hitchcock recovered, unless they called a fair catch. I didn't see that call.
Let's see what the referees call here. We're not really sure who has the ball, but it looks like Hitchcock recovered that as the Wildcats made some connection with it.
I guess they're saying they called fair catch. I didn't see it. Oh, no, he's Bulldog ball.
Yeah, Hitchcock's going to have another opportunity to score because everything's been going correctly for him this game.
Man, the Bulldogs are not playing any games. These reps with these type of risky plays are going to pay off when it comes playoff time. They are working out their arsenal here tonight. Seeing an array of attacks and plays here in every aspect. Quarterback Lloyd Jones, shotgun formation, looking for his openings. He's got some pressure. He's running up the middle. Long pass now. A little bit overthrown, and that displaying the arm power that we were in awe of last week, Gardy.
Yeah, that was just an effortless throw, and it was too far. You know, it was straight out the back of the end zone. 35-0, Hitchcock's up right now.
I remember recalling last week just being in awe on the fact that Lloyd Jones is a sophomore, and that kid has a cannon of a right arm. When speaking to his dad, he says that Lloyd is his third son that he's had run through their program, so this is nothing new to him. Quick pass down the middle. Oh, what a recovery there. My goodness. Dangerous play. Number 8, Kilshawn Johnson. Wow.
Huge catch, huge play. It looked like it was just out of the reach, and the defender had a chance to grab it, but Hitchcock offense connecting again for another first down, moving the chains.
Gardy, this is one of those nights that everything is going right for the Bulldogs. Jones there, and the connection, touchdown. Number 7, Cole Fisher from the Hitchcock Bulldogs. Wow.
Todd, I'm going to tell you what. You know what? I may go put a uniform on and catch a couple of touchdowns for Hitchcock myself. I think even me, like.
Yeah, I mean, Lloyd Jones cannot miss.
Yeah, he's going to put the ball right in your hands. Another touchdown. Hitchcock Bulldogs.
It's like the movie The Sandlot. Just put your hands in the air, and I'll make sure that the ball connects with it.
Wow, brings out the special teams unit.
What would Lloyd Jones do? My goodness. And once again, senior Grant Thiem for his and that one is no good for the senior. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick commercial break. That's
Lloyd Jones with the Hitchcock Bulldogs, and we're here watching the game of the week with Clear Life Media. Go Bulldogs.
Begin your path toward a rewarding career by enrolling at Galveston College. Choose from 50-degree and certificate programs. Galveston College, your home away from home. Learn more at gc.edu. Thank you, Texas First Bank, for sponsoring the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. Learn more about Texas First Bank at www.texasfirst.bank.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and right there you see the score, 41-0, Hitchcock Bulldogs, as this has been a night that they will never forget, as everything seems to be going right for the Bulldogs, Gardy.
Yeah, this is a statement game. They've been moving the ball through the air. They've been running it on the ground to the outside, scoring, making huge plays on special teams and on the defensive end, which, you know, gearing up for their district play, these are the games that you want to have that success. You know, we've been here before. We've had success doing these plays and just working as a team.
And right now they have scored 6 straight touchdowns. Their kicker, Grant Thiam, has been 5 for 6 on the field goals as he kicks it off to the Wheatley Wildcats as their motto, hustle and heart. And right now they are all heart as number 3, Tibbs, making one heck of a return there for the Wildcats, and he is finally brought down at about the 27-yard line. This is the type of plays that the Wildcats need to get back into this game, Gardy.
Yes, that's what they need, you know, moving the ball towards the goal in that right direction, and let's see if they can build off this momentum. It's still very early in this football game. It's only the second quarter.
Coach McFarland, now the Wheatley Wildcats, says this is a young team, works hard, still developing, but they have came into this matchup 2-0 for a reason. They have not been able to display their offensive tactics just yet, but this could be the time. If there ever was a time, now is the time. Number 12, Joseph Andrews with a quick pass there to number 2, Gentry, and he goes all the way. Chetwin Gentry, the senior out of Wheatley High School, with the first score for the Wildcats. Gardy, they needed that.
Huge touchdown, and what a play. You know, they started out one side, had to cut back, and, you know, the defense just couldn't make up that ground. So that's a huge play, much-needed touchdown for the Wildcats.
Hustle and heart is the motto for the Wheatley Wildcats. And you know what? We're not even halfway into this game. They very well could do to them what Hitchcock has been doing to them so far in a quarter and a half of football. Field goal now for number 20, Yoel Caetano. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen, as we are taking a quick commercial break.
Otis Tibbs, Wheatley Wildcats, and you're watching the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
World Gym in Texas City is your new gym. Group classes, personal training, an indoor basketball court, outdoor workout area, and so much more.
Something for everybody to do. You can do it all right here at Texas City.
World Gym. At 100,000 square feet, there is nothing quite like the largest World Gym on the planet. World Gym, Texas City.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, as Houston Wheatley just scored and about to kick it off to the Hitchcock Bulldogs. I am Todd Moore calling the action here with Gardy Garcia, and you are watching the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. How do you like that, Gardy?
I love it. I'm having some fun tonight, Friday night in Texas. Big shout out to M6 Global Defense. They are building safer spaces. Make sure you check them out on social media, give them a follow, and then check them out on their website as they are keeping us and our community safe.
So we have number 20, Yoel Caetano, the senior out of Wheatley High School, going to be kicking it off. And they better be careful, as Bryce Dorsey has been making some heck of returns. It's looking like we're not going to be seeing him in action for this particular kick return.
So they kicked it to somebody else. Kicks it a little bit shorter, not quite as far back to him, so that way he may not get that one.
Right, and now you have to wonder if the Wildcats are really pressing their defense. Their defense needs to make a big defensive stop here after a score like that. I mean, Wheatley that can slowly but surely just gain confidence and get back into this game. They got a lot of time left. We're not even halfway into this game, Gardy.
There's 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh. We got a timeout from the Wildcats. Now, thank you to some of our sponsors here. Thank you to Troy Chase Realty Group, United Way, Galveston County Mainland, of course, Ron Carter League City, and Who's Hoot Realty Group.
Who's Hoot? I like it.
Yeah, they serve the Galveston County area. You know, they're based out of Texas City, and they're doing some really cool things. We had the opportunity to meet up with them the other day, and they're really personable people. Who's Hoot?
Yeah, check them out. As we have a timeout now for the Wildcats. I'll tell you this much. I mean, you do have to regroup for a quarterback like Lloyd Jones, the dual threat, dangerous, that cannon of an arm, dangerous on his feet as well. As he scored himself a touchdown, a rushing touchdown earlier tonight.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of tape on him as they've been 3-0 and they're having some success this game, and he's been featured a couple times on the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week, and we're providing all the angles, all the action here, and he's been definitely putting on a show.
Shotgun formation as we are 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Faking the handoff and a short pass there to number 6.
Still on his feet.
David Howard.
So he's going to be stopped very close to that first down marker. They're actually going to give him about 6 yards. I guess he was pushed out a little bit earlier there.
A little bit sooner than he ended up finishing off at. So 2nd and 4 for the Bulldogs.
You know, if Hitchcock hasn't connected on a pass, I can't remember it. Like, I think every pass that they've thrown has almost been a reception.
Almost. There was about one time that Jones was unsuccessful. Going long now to, that went right through the hands of Damian McDaniel.
Now that brings it a grand total of 2 incompletions for the game. Hitchcock otherwise has connected on every pass.
Gardy, look what you have done.
You shouldn't have said anything. Should not have said anything. But they're currently winning 41-6.
Remind me not to have you call any of my fights.
Yeah, 4 touchdown passes so far. They have been scoring.
Wow, thank
connecting.
You, James Locum from the Galveston County News, keeping us up to date on today's stats of the game. Live stats. Shotgun formation as we have 3rd and 4 there for Jones as he holds on to it, looking for the opening. And great defensive play there made from Wheatley. I'm trying to see the number there. I believe that's number 10. Charles Johnson, the sophomore out of the Wheatley Wildcats, making the sack there.
Looks like he had a couple opportunities to get the ball and throw it to get that pass off, but the defense just wrapped him up. Made a play. It's going to bring up 4th down. This is the first 4th down that I recall, and I think they're going for it.
I'd say this much. The Bulldogs, man, just confidence. Jones now, 4th and about 6 as he gets on the move, and he makes the connection. I believe it's that Dorsey, or is that number 8, Johnson, and Johnson running it in, and he is finally pushed out at about the 10-yard line.
Johnson, the sophomore, caught it in stride. Looks like they're going to put him around the 15-yard line or so. Another huge play, and that's on, 4th down. Huge play.
Man, great call. With great risk comes great reward, and they 4th and about 5 yards there. They were able to make it happen. 1st and 15 now for the Bulldogs.
Have about 4 minutes to play left in this half, in the first half here at the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week.
And the Hitchcock Bulldogs are on their home field, and they are playing with no fear, Gardy. Jones with a quick handoff to Dorsey. And Dorsey runs it in. Touchdown once again, Hitchcock Bulldogs. I am losing count, Gardy.
It looks like, the defense had him wrapped up, and then he just popped out the middle, and that was right up the middle. Another huge play from the Hitchcock Bulldogs.
Dorsey is a machine. That puts us up to 47.
You're going to have the extra point special teams unit come out on the field.
As once again, Grant Thiem been 5 for 6 tonight. He's been getting a lot of reps as this kick is good. Make that 6 out of 7. Man, the Bulldogs answer back. They're going to try to tell the Wildcats that nope.
Wow. So, you know, it's been a great action here. The Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. We just want to thank some of our sponsors. Thank you, Mainland Tool. Thank you, Texas First Bank, A&A Machine and Fabrication, Affordable Air and Heat. Thank you to Grease Monkey Oil Change in Texas City, Texas.
Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
My name is Suzette Evans, principal of
believe they went for it
Hitchcock
on
High
4th down.
School, and you're watching the Game of the Week with Clear Life Media.
The Art of Coffee is family owned and operated, featuring sweet treats, local art, and always good vibes for all. With convenient locations around Galveston County, there's something for everyone. Sweet treats, fresh coffee, good vibes. The Art of Coffee.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, as you see the score, 48-6. The Hitchcock Bulldogs, as they answered back from a quick glimmer of hope from the Wheatley Wildcats, as they were able to score their first touchdown of the game, And we have kicked the ball off. Back to the Wildcats, as they bring it to about the 35-yard line.
That was number 30, Derek McGregor, with that return.
You are watching the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. I am Todd Moore. Call the action here with Gardy Garcia. We are live from Hitchcock, Texas, as we have the Bulldogs hosting the Wheatley Wildcats. It has been one heck of a performance from Coach Jones and the Hitchcock Bulldogs.
And there has been a lot of action, you know, a lot of offense. Hitchcock has pretty much been successful in almost everything they've done all game.
Head coach Craig Smith. And we see number 12, Joseph Andrews.
Huge throw.
Oh, a little bit overthrown there with an intended target. I believe that's number 16, Reynard Norman. As they call the Hitchcock Bulldogs head coach Jones, who is one of their coaches and also the father of quarterback Lloyd Jones, who has been putting on quite the performance here tonight. Only 2 incomplete passes here tonight. Was one until my partner here, Gardy Garcia, had
brought up the fact.
had threw a monkey wrench into the football gods. And right here, we are 2nd and 10. Wildcats are brought down with a small loss there, as we are now 3rd and 12.
You know, and that monkey wrench is not to be confused with our partner and sponsor, Grease Monkey Oil Change, located in Texas City, right?
Of course. I mean, one heck of a name for an oil change shop. Grease Monkey Oil Change and more. Check them out, ladies and gentlemen. As we are 3rd and 12 here. Wheatley Wildcat. Number 12, Joseph Andrews on the move.
Still on his feet.
Some athletic moves there from Andrews. Just a little too much coverage there, and it's finally brought down right at about the 32-yard line.
Lost about 1.5 yards. It's going to bring up 4th down. The minute 45 left to go in this first half of football. I'd like to thank Texas First Bank and A&A Machine and Fabrication for sponsoring and partnering with us for the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week.
So it's looking like the punt unit has made their way to the field for the Wildcats.
good kick.
And bounces out at about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and even those punts and kicks like that have been bouncing, Hitchcock's been picking them up in stride and running. So that one, they just let it go. It rolled out of bounds, and they're going to be starting with some decent field position, but they have about 55 seconds left to go. And, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they were going to air it out and make some attempts at the end zone here.
Yeah, the Bulldogs have not released the gas tonight. I'm sorry, they've not released their foot off the gas pedal here tonight, as they have just been moving forward. Full steam and straight ahead has been their game here tonight. They have not been letting up.
Mm-hmm. Going forward on 4th down. Big plays on the defensive and special teams end.
Quarterback Lloyd Jones, quick handoff.
That speed.
To number.
Oh, my goodness.
I believe that's number 22, Jared Dotson, as he breaks through. Touchdown once again, the Hitchcock Bulldogs. Wow. Heck of a play there.
It's the sophomore Jared Dotson out of Hitchcock, Texas, with a huge play.
Jared Dotson, the sophomore out of Hitchcock High School.
Yeah, and I guess, you know, the difference that I'm seeing right now is whenever the Hitchcock offensive player gets met by the defense, they're not giving up. You know, they're making that second, third effort. You know, the spin move, just keep driving their legs, and it's been paying off on the scoreboard.
As Dotson scores the 8th touchdown for the Hitchcock Bulldogs. As we were saying, Gardy, full steam and straight ahead. They are not letting up on the gas pedal. And Grant Thiem's kick is good. 55-6. Hitchcock Bulldogs, 7 for 8 for the senior out of Hitchcock High School.
Yeah, there's 35 seconds left to go in the half. Took them 20 seconds to get some more points on the scoreboard here. Hey, we just got asked to pull a ticket.
Go for it, Gardy.
I'm going to pull this ticket real quick.
Yeah, we're going to.
So we're going to pick a winner. This is for Project Graduation. I'm closing my eyes.
And we have Gardy Garcia pulling the ticket for.
It's the 50-50 raffle, I believe. Is that what it is? Okay. Here. It's the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week, and the Wildcats will get another shot to see if they can get some points on the board in 35 seconds.
Thank you to our sponsors, Who's Hoot Realty Group, United Way Galveston County, Mainland, Troy Chase Realty Group, Legacy Collision, M6 Global Defense, Beano Construction, The Basement, Water Grove Event Venue, Galveston College, Mainland Tool, Texas First Bank, A&A Machine and Fabrication, Affordable Air and Heat, and Grease Monkey Oil Change. Thank you guys for all of your support here tonight. So we have once again the Hitchcock Bulldogs about to kick it off from another touchdown as the Wheatley Wildcats see if they can make one last charge for some points before halftime. As we see number 3, Tibbs, with the return here. He's making some good yards here as he is breaking through.
Oh.
Nice return there for Tibbs.
A great return. He's going to have about 24 seconds left in this second quarter to see if they can make something happen.
Yeah, it puts them in not bad field position as they are right about the 36-yard line. Let's see where the officials officially spot the ball. It's looking more like they're going to spot it around the 38.
You know, and if you're watching this, we just want to say thank you, and you know, let us know. You can send us an email, info@clearlifemedia.com. What other sports, what other teams and schools and areas in Texas or wherever you'd like to see us go and broadcast these games. You know, we're not streaming on social media anymore, so this is just on clearlifemedia.com and galvanews.com, and we appreciate you taking the time to tune in.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Wheatley Wildcats as they are looking to head into halftime with some points behind their back. Quick handoff. And I believe no gain there for the Wildcats, as that was number 2, I believe that was number 2, Gentry. And their main weapon on the ground.
That was number 77, Erskine Hill, out of Hitchcock with the stop, and also number 14, Austin Gase.
They're going to run the clock, and that leads us into halftime, ladies and gentlemen, as it is 55-6, Hitchcock Bulldogs.
And stay tuned, because here to come, we're going to have the opportunity to talk to James Lacombe with the Galveston County Daily News. He has a notebook full of stats. We're going to find out where the success came from during this first half. The score is 55-6. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Erlen Garcia, a Hitchcock Bulldog, and you're watching Game of the Week on Clear Live Media.
Nobody said it would be easy. We do it anyways, and we've been doing
out. And so one last shot for the Wheatley Wildcats. Number 12, he's going for it. Big cannon, and intercepted by number 2, Chase Bruton from the Hitchcock Bulldogs, and he is finally brought down. Wow. All right, that is going to lead us into halftime, ladies and gentlemen. You can stay with us. We're going to take a quick break.
Just got to do my little first half summary, then I'll jump on with you guys.
Going to commercial, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us.
Nobody said it would be easy. We do it anyways, and we've been doing it for years. It became our mission, a mission to give back to the community. Because this is our community too. It's at the heart of every phone call, meeting, and sale. Here at Ron Carter League City, our community is you. Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep. Ron Carter League City, you deserve it. To learn more and shop our inventory, visit roncarterleaguecity.com. Thank you, Texas First Bank, for sponsoring the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. Learn more about Texas First Bank at www.texasfirst.bank. Begin your path toward a rewarding career by enrolling at Galveston College. Choose from 50-degree and certificate programs. Galveston College, your home away from home. Learn more at gc.edu.
Hi, my name is Ryan Stubbs, president of B&O Construction, located here in the heart of League City, Texas. We offer commercial and residential general contracting needs for all the surrounding areas of Galveston County. Here at B&O Construction, we offer a multitude of services for all of our clients and customers to make sure that we're able to reach and achieve all of our clients and customers' goals. B&O Construction offers quality construction, great value, and honest service. You can learn more about B&O Construction on our website at bnoconstructionllc.com or call us at 832-738-2233.
have a mic. You said it was live. So.
Hey, Kurt. Commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Anna with Legacy Collision. We are a female-owned collision repair facility.
Treat everybody like family.
We can fix almost anything, and today we are going to fix his bumper up right. 7887 FM 2004, Hitchcock, Texas, just south of the blimp base. Come on down and see us anytime. If you have any questions, give us a call, 409-440-8900, and let's get to fixing this bumper.
World Gym in Texas City is your new gym. Group classes, personal training, an indoor basketball court, outdoor workout area, and so much more.
Something for everybody to do. You can do it all right here at Texas City.
World Gym. At 100,000 square feet, there is nothing quite like the largest World Gym on the planet. World Gym, Texas City.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And so what we're going to do right now is I'm going to bring Galveston County News' James Lacombe, who has been keeping the stats for us here tonight in this Ron Carter League City Game of the Week between the Hitchcock Bulldogs and the Wheatley Wildcats. James, how's it going, sir?
It's going all right. Watching a really interesting game tonight.
All right, one moment. Let's make sure we can hear. All right, so, James, give us a couple of stats here tonight that you got so far for this game.
Statistically, it's been about as dominant as the scoreboard looks. We've got 407 total yards for Hitchcock in the first half, 28 for Wheatley. And keep in mind, 27 of those Wheatley yards came on their one touchdown reception.
Wow.
The running back has only one rushing yard, their main running back, Gentry, which is maybe the most impressive thing about this first half and how the Hitchcock defense has performed is how they've just really limited him on the ground. I mean, that's a guy who went over 260 rushing yards against Lamarck 2 weeks ago and won at halftime here against Hitchcock. And, yeah, I got to say that's what has I mean, the offensive has obviously been explosive, but the Hitchcock defense is what's impressed me most in the first half tonight.
So, in your opinion, James, I mean, you had predicted this game to be around 50-35 for Hitchcock, and this was predicted to be a very competitive game. I mean, what's the answer for this? It's 55-6 for Hitchcock.
Yeah, they've already surpassed that 50-point total I gave them in my prediction. I mean, they just started strong and never relented in that first half. They're able to just keep piling on. I mean, there was a couple big mistakes by Wheatley in that first half whenever they muffed one of the kickoff returns, and Hitchcock was able to take that and get a quick score. He got a couple interceptions by the Hitchcock defense in that first half, one at the very end and another one that helped set up another big score. I mean, special teams for Hitchcock's been strong too. I mean, you had a really nice kickoff return by Dorsey there in the first half that put them with a short field and another quick touchdown. And yeah, that's been the story for the offense really. I mean, in addition to racking up over 400 first half yards, is just they've been able to strike quick and take advantage of what Wheatley has given them.
I mean, conventional wisdom would say that last week was the Wheatley's off week, that would give them a week to kind of regroup, reset, and rest, and coming into this game and feeling fully, refreshed. However, I mean, we're still early into the season. Hitchcock has been grinding it out with victory after victory for 3 straight weeks, and then last week they just completely blow out Lamarck 48-22. Do you think that has a lot to attribute to just all the momentum that they've been carrying into this game?
Yeah, I know the coaches have stressed after the last 2 Hitchcock games, even though they've been wins, that they've needed to be more consistent and limit their mistakes, and then we could really see their full potential, and that's what they've done tonight. I mean, not many penalties on Hitchcock, no turnovers, I believe, in the first half, and, they're just showing us all what they're capable of whenever they're firing on all cylinders, and it's been highly impressive.
So we got 407 yards for Hitchcock. How many of those yards have been to their phenomenal quarterback, sophomore Lloyd Jones, number 9?
So Jones, let me move over here real quick.
Yeah, Jones, the quarterback out of the Hitchcock Bulldogs, has 1 rushing touchdown and multiple passing touchdowns here tonight. And
so Jones has 218 passing yards on 11 of 13 completions, which is really impressive. 4 touchdown passes to 4 different receivers. He's added a rushing touchdown there in the first half with 30, I believe he has 30 total rushing yards, including some really impressive improvisation plays that have looked like, Wheatley would be able to stop them for a loss, and he's just been able to elude the defense and pick up some gains and first downs. And, it's just one of those first halves that everything went right for Hitchcock pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, almost a flawless game. And can you believe that Lloyd Jones is only a sophomore?
It's hard to believe. I know he played on varsity as a freshman, got some experience. He wasn't the starting quarterback, though. He played a little quarterback whenever the starter was banged up, but mainly he played on defense, played a little offense, and now, he's got the keys to the offense. And, man, just showing, at least especially in this game, showing some poise beyond his years.
And you know what? I'm going to talk about one other key player from the Hitchcock Bulldogs that had some really impressive stats and some good returns there, and that is the junior Bryce Dorsey out of the Hitchcock Bulldogs. Tell me a little bit about Dorsey there, James.
Well, I mean, he has 81 rushing yards to lead the Hitchcock in that category in the first half. Only on 3 carries, though. So they've been some big chunk plays from Dorsey. He also had a 47-yard kickoff return in the first half that put Hitchcock on the Wheatley 10-yard line, and that set up a quick 2-play scoring drive. That was still back in the first quarter, and that put them up 21-0. He's been he's had an impact on this game for sure, both in special teams and, obviously running the ball.
I mean, is it possible? We have about 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in halftime. Is it possible for things to completely crumble for Hitchcock and we see just like a turn of events and Houston Wheatley be able to make the comeback of the century in this second half? What do you think?
It would take a lot of breaks going Wheatley's way in the second half. I mean, you may see Hitchcock get a little tired on defense and maybe give up some second half scores, but as far as, as long as they have those playmakers on offense, I think they're just going to be able to stay ahead and, ride this one out to a win. We may see them call off, no pun intended, call off the Dogs a little bit in the second half and see less scoring and just kind of ride out this win after such a highly impressive first half.
Yeah, and as the old saying goes, James, I mean, anything can happen, especially here in the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. And a crazy story to be written here in this second half. I want to thank you, Galveston County News' own James Lacombe. Thank you, sir.
Sure.
And you'll be right here taking the stats for us here in this second half as we are about to kick things off. About a minute and change left in this halftime. I want to thank everybody that are joining us on clearlifemedia.com and galvnews.com. I am Todd Moore calling the action here with Gardy Garcia, and you just heard from the man himself, James Lacombe, the stat man, giving us some impressive stats here tonight. 407 yards for Hitchcock, 28 for Wheatley, 27 of those yards coming from their main threat, Chetwin Gentry, the senior out of Wheatley High School, as they are priming up and warming up right now, guys, on the field, getting ready for this second half. And I am joined again by Gardy Garcia. How you like that, Gardy?
I love it. I'm loving it. So 55-6. There's been a lot of action in this first half, and they're about to get the second half started. Here come the Hitchcock Bulldogs. They're ready to go.
There you see it, looking to maintain their lead of 55 points. I was talking to James Lacombe from the Galveston County News there, Gardy, and Hitchcock is going into this second half with 407 yards. That is insane to Wheatley's 28 yards. 27 of those yards from their running back, Chetwin Gentry.
You said 28 yards?
28 yards for the team. 27 of those yards from Gentry alone.
Mm-hmm. So it'll be interesting to see how Hitchcock handles that first half of success. If they come out with that same intensity, or you can kind of get lackadaisical, with the lead and maybe slip up and make mistakes. But this second half of football will show a lot about their program.
It's going to be interesting to see how Coach Craig Smith from the Hitchcock Bulldogs, how he opts to play this second half. They were just like full steam and straight ahead in that first half, Gardy. I mean, they just did not let up, running it up on Wheatley.
Yeah, they scored with 55 seconds left. They weren't letting up. It took them 20 seconds and 2 plays to get back and find the end zone.
And heck, the Wheatley Wildcats trying to Hail Mary with 2 seconds to go in the first half, got intercepted. And the Bulldogs, they had the touchdown in their sights. They did not care.
Yeah, they were trying to run it back from the 2-yard line.
Yeah, they were trying just to put a stamp on the statement already made as they are lining up, getting ready for this second half kickoff.
Got the Hitchcock Bulldogs and the Houston Wheatley Wildcats. Houston Wheatley in the purple and white. Hitchcock is in the red, crimson, and white pants.
You are watching the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. I am Todd Moore. Call the action with Gardy Garcia. You are watching us live on clearlifemedia.com or galvnews.com. I want to thank our sponsors, Who's Hoot Realty Group, Legacy Collision. Thank you guys very much. The Basement. We're about to kick things off here on this second half. Legacy Collision, whatever you need for your car, Legacy Collision in Hitchcock, Texas has you covered from bumps, tires, brakes, glass, bumpers, and more. Call 409-440-8900 to fix your vehicle today. That's Legacy Collision.
A little fact, one of the employees at Legacy Collision is actually running our sideline cameras. So thank you, Legacy, in more ways than one.
Kickoff.
Squib kick to the side.
Number 8, Keshawn Johnson with the pickup. Finally pushed out, almost like suplexed out at the 48-yard line. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think they're trying to catch Hitchcock off guard and maybe see if they can get some defenders down there, maybe get somebody to touch the ball, not have full possession of it. Hitchcock was all over it. Was still able to pick up about 10 yards.
And unfortunately, it looks like there's a slight injury on the side.
First and 10. See what they can do in this first possession, if they're going to pick up with the momentum that they left off with that first half, get an interception, just moving the ball, scoring with a minute left in that second quarter.
Gardy, 11 out of 13 connected passes for quarterback Lloyd Jones in that first half. Incredible.
They have number 14 in at quarterback. They got number 39.
Oh, my. The big man. Oh, the powerhouse just plowed his way through. Number 39, Jamarcus Davis.
And that was Austin Gase in at quarterback, the senior. The quick handoff to Jamarcus Davis.
That's a good call. Give him some reps. Make sure your big guns, Lloyd Jones, is rested and prepared for next week's game. Curious if he'll come back. Shotgun formation now for the Bulldogs. Austin Gase calls for it. Quick handoff to number 5, Terrence Allen, and he is brought down with a loss of about 5 yards.
That was Tadrick Davis, 5'10", 250-pound senior with a defensive stop and a big loss. Huge defensive play for the Wildcats.
2nd and 15 for the Bulldogs. It is a beautiful night here in Hitchcock, Texas, Gardy. So we're at the Hitchcock Bulldogs. The comfortable lead at 55-6 over the Wheatley Wildcats. Shotgun formation. Oh, short, slow snap there, but they pass it off to the big man, number 39, Jamarcus Davis. He is steamrolling his way to move the chains.
Jamarcus Davis just bulldozed through the center of the defense and picked up a first down. They had about 14 yards to go. He picked up every bit and a little bit more.
Gardy, how would you react to see a mountain of a man about the size of Davis headed your way?
I would call for a substitution.
Yeah, I would not blame you on that call. I would probably just step to the side and say, hey, all yours, big man.
Give him the Olay. I'd figure out something.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, and they are moving the chains as they are looking to not rest on their lead.
Ooh, there's a flag, a little offensive false start there.
Take a quick moment to acknowledge our sponsors. United Way, Galveston County Mainland, Troy Chase Realty Group, Legacy Collision, M6 Global, B&O Construction, Watergrove Event Venue, Galveston College. Thank you, guys. And we are kicking that play off with a short gain. That'll bring them back to about 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
So we have a player down.
Oh. Take a quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen.
Erica Calise. I'm the head volleyball coach with Hitchcock Lady Bulldogs, and you're watching the Game of the Week with Clear Life Media.
Hi folks, my name is Chris Hoot. This is my wife, Diana Hoot. We're with Who's Hoot Realty Group, powered by Keller Williams of Clear Lake. We're longtime residents of Galveston County. We were both born and raised in Texas City, graduated from Texas City High School. We specialize in residential and commercial real estate. So if you're looking to sell, buy, lease, or rent property, please reach out to us. Who's Hoot Realty Group, the ones who can.
Back out there. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and it looks like on that play, senior Grace Austin, it was the one that got injured, and they had put back starter Lloyd Jones as he hands it off.
Oh!
And that handoff got disrupted by the Wildcats, and they're looking to recover that ball. And it looks like a quick turnover for the Wildcats.
It's number 5, Tadrick Davis, came up with the ball. It's a big defensive stop and a huge turnover. That's the momentum and the plays that the Wildcats need to get some more points on the board and get that momentum in their favor.
Jones looking for a quick pitch. Ended up getting disrupted there by the Wildcats. These are the breaks that they need to take things back over in this second half.
You see Jamarcus Davis, number 39, coming back out onto the field.
Playing double duty, Iron Man football. If there's anyone that looks like an Iron Man, it's him. Handoff to number 2, Chetwin Gentry, as he is picking up some yards there. I think he made about an 8-yard gain on that drive. Wildcats now trying to pick up some momentum. As we are 2nd and about 3. Chetwin Gentry, the main weapon for the Wheatley Wildcats.
They have a player down right here.
Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Tadrick Davis, number 5, go Wildcats.
I'm Corey Moss. I'm the Vice President and General Manager of the Valero, Texas City Refinery. It's great to have some time to talk a little bit about Valero and the United Way. You know, we have 6 key values in Valero, one of those being caring. And it's not just caring within the team members of the Valero site and the company, but more importantly, it's about caring in the community. Valero believes in giving back to the community, and it's through the funds and the pledges of our employees and the matching gifts that our company does, we're able to support the agencies of the United Way.
Learn more ways to donate to the United Way, Galveston County Mainland, and your impact on the community by visiting uwgcm.com.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. It is 2nd and 3rd as they once again hand it off to Gentry. Flag on the play. Let's see what happens here.
Picked up enough yards, a good run. That may be one of the biggest plays for the Wildcats all night long, but there is a flag on the play.
Yeah, let's see how they rule that one, as they are starting to find their groove now, the Wildcats, in this second half. This is what they needed earlier, finding that groove with their man Gentry. This man scored over 200 yards in one game. Seeing how the referees rule it. Good catch by the referee there.
Yeah. Looks like they're going back a little bit. The penalty must have been a holding.
Man.
on the Wildcats.
That's unfortunate. That's a heartbreaker as a running back. And as a coach, you know that's what excelled the play there, as we are 2nd and 12 now. Quick handoff, a quick pitch to number 16, I believe that was, Norman Raynard.
He made some big moves on that run right there and made that second effort to pick up the first down and more.
Nice play by the sophomore out of Wheatley High School. 1st and 10 now. The Wildcats now moving the chains. So we are 5 minutes left in the third quarter. This has been a fast quarter, Gardy. Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh yeah, this quarter is moving.
Shotgun formation for the Wildcats. Short pass and right in the chest. That is a heartbreaker. That intended target, I believe that's number 16, Norman. That is frustrating. And right in the numbers. Couldn't have asked for a better pass. That's one where the receiver needs to make that play. Joseph Andrews, the sophomore out of Wheatley Wildcats. Their leader and quarterback.
It's going to be 2nd and 10, but they've had some success on this drive, so we'll see if they can keep it up.
Shotgun formation. Handoff to number 11, Demetrius Evans. Short gain there for Evans. He is brought down, and we are 3rd and about 7 for the Wildcats.
It's been a lot of action this quarter, but yeah, this quarter is moving. Big thank you to some of our sponsors: United Way, Galveston County Mainland. One of our newest ones, Texas First Bank. We appreciate y'all partnering. If you want to partner and sponsor with us, you can send us email, info@clearlifemedia.com.
Big play here, 3rd and 7 for the Wildcats. They need to keep those chains moving. Number 11 now, staying on his feet, runs into a wall of Bulldogs, and they finally bring him down. Good defensive stoppage there from the Bulldogs. Evans from Wheatley couldn't quite break through.
It's going to bring up 4th down, and we'll see what the coach elects to do. I wouldn't be surprised if they go for it here and see what they can come up with. They've had some success on this drive, and they have moved the chains, gotten a first down. Just a penalty kind of pulled them back a little bit. Got 3 minutes left to go in this third quarter.
Andrews now on the move. Yep. Gaining some yard. Wow, big hit there from number 52, Colt Cantrell from the Bulldogs.
That's the freshman playing linebacker with the big defensive stop. You know, in the defensive line, a big props to them for Hitchcock. They were putting pressure on the quarterback, kind of forced him to make a decision. Was he going to pass it? Was he going to run it? And he ran right into Colt Cantrell.
Great experience for the young man from the Hitchcock High School.
It's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Hitchcock Bulldogs offense. We got number 14. It's Austin Gase in, the senior at quarterback during this third quarter. We got 2 minutes left to go.
And that's good to see. And I apologize to Austin, as I believe I butchered his name in that last time I had called him out. But I'm glad that the injury was very minor. Quick handoff to number 20, Jordan Jones, as he is brought down. The modest gain of about 2 yards. 2 or 3, and he's about 2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs.
I thought he was going to maybe pitch it back to one of his teammates there. He had a couple teammates right there standing parallel with him.
Would not have surprised me. Bulldogs have been pulling off quite the plays here tonight. Austin Gase, shotgun formation. Quick handoff to number 4. Terrell Allen as he makes a solid gain there, and he breaks and gains the first down for the Hitchcock Bulldogs.
That's the junior Terrence Allen picking up the first down and a little bit more as the Hitchcock Bulldogs continue to move the chains and have some success on the offensive end. Again, thank you to some of our sponsors, B&O Construction and M6 Global Defense.
1st and 10. Quarterback Gase with the run there. Couldn't see the opening, decided to tuck and run. And he made himself quite the gain there with the first yard pickup, and they are moving the chains for the Bulldogs once again. We have said that a lot tonight, Gardy.
I'm really interested if that was a design play or almost a busted play, because it looked like it was some kind of option. Both of his running backs kind of went through, and he just followed behind. But either way, a pickup of a first down and more.
You can see Gase just a slight limp there, playing while hurt, man. That's a sign of a true champ.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's going to bring up the fourth quarter. Hitchcock Bulldogs are winning 55-6. Let's take a quick commercial break.
The head football coach of the Wheatley Wildcats, and you're watching the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Book your next event, wedding, quince, or party at the elegant Water Grove event venue off Interstate 45 in Dickinson, Texas. Overlooking the Dickinson Bayou, there is space for every event. From the large ballroom to the game room, there's plenty of fun activities for your guests. Visit thewatergrove.com to learn how Water Grove is the destination for you. Thank you to Troy Chase Realty Group for sponsoring the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. Get your dream home with Troy Chase Realty Group and learn more at troychase.com.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are 1st and 10 for the Hitchcock Bulldogs. Number 14, Gase, the quarterback, stepping in, handing it off to number 2, Chase Bruton. Bruton is brought down with a loss of yards there.
Lose about 5 yards here on that first play of the fourth quarter.
As I was mentioned earlier, you see Gase there playing the slight injury there. It's the life of an athlete.
Yeah, in a sport like this, a full contact sport, I mean, you may be healthy, or good enough to play, but you're always, nagging injuries and just different things that you got to learn to play through. And the difference of, hey, I'm injured and I got a little minor, hey, I'm hurt,
2nd and about 14 for the Bulldogs. Shotgun formation here. Quick handoff to number 5, Terrence Allen. As he picks up a solid gain, about 8 or 9 yards, which will bring the Bulldogs to about the 28-yard line.
It's the junior Terrence Allen for the Hitchcock Bulldogs. The pretty good run.
You were watching the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. I am Todd Moore, calling the action here with Gardy Garcia. Thank you guys that are joining us here tonight on clearlifemedia.com or galvnews.com. And we are 3rd and about 6 for the Hitchcock Bulldogs. Quick handoff to number 4, Terrell Allen. He runs it up the middle and is going to be probably just short of the first down. 4th and 2 for the Bulldogs.
We got Terrell Allen and Terrence Allen right there in the backfield sharing duties, getting the run plays back to back.
A 1-2 punch. The Allen brothers.
It's going to bring up 4th down.
Sophomore Terrell Allen, junior Terrence Allen represented their team here tonight as they are having a near flawless game. The Hitchcock Bulldogs at 55 points tonight. Handoff to number 4, Terrell Allen. He makes a solid. Did he pick up the first down?
Yeah, he picked up enough for the first down. They're going to have to move the chains. That was a fourth down attempt and conversion right there.
Nice run there. And when your quarterback has 218 passing yards in the first half of the game, why not run the ball for the second half? give your running backs some reps for the evening.
Yeah, and this experience, even for some of the younger players or some of the backup, you've got some of these guys playing in maybe not in their starting position. Maybe they get moved around, but it's invaluable experience.
Austin Gase now. Another quick handoff. As he runs into Wildcat defense as they bring him down at the 15-yard line.
It's about a 5-yard gain on that run right there. Everything's still clicking for that Bulldog offense.
And the Bulldogs are looking to take in a lot of momentum into their first district game next week. What a way to do it with as many points that they have scored tonight. 2nd and 5. Bulldogs lining up, setting up their next plays. A quick handoff to number 2, Chase Bruton, as he's running it through. Can he make to the end zone? And he does. Chase Bruton with the touchdown.
That was some razzle-dazzle on the move to get into the end zone right there. Nice little juke and a spin move, and they punched it in for another score.
The sophomore out of Hitchcock High School will bring the score up now to 61 points for the Hitchcock Bulldogs. Senior Grant Diem looking to seal the deal with another field goal.
Thank you to some of our sponsors: Grease Monkey Oil Change, Affordable Air and Heat, A&A Machining Fabrication, Texas First Bank, Mainland Tool, Galveston College, Water Grove Event Venue, The Basement, B&O Construction, M6 Global Defense, Legacy Collision.
Oh, faking the kick, number 1. They're looking for 2. And they were just short of that one. Trick play there from the Bulldogs.
You know, and why not? Again, this is the time where you can get that experience in a real game situation, because you never know when you're going to need it later on in district play or the playoffs or whenever.
Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
I'm Erin Garcia, a Hitchcock Bulldog, and you're watching Game of the Week on Clear Live Media.
Hi, I'm Anna with Legacy Collision. We are a female-owned collision repair facility.
Treat everybody like family.
We can fix almost anything, and today we are going to fix his bumper up right. 7887 FM 2004, Hitchcock, Texas, just south of the blimp base. Come on down and see us anytime. If you have any questions, give us a call, 409-440-8900, and let's get to fixing this bumper.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are in the 4th quarter of the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. 61-6 Hitchcock Bulldogs over the Wheatley Wildcats. Hitchcock just scored once again and are about to kick it back off to the Wheatley Wildcats. I am Todd Moore calling the action here with Gardy Garcia. And Gardy, we are watching quite the game here tonight with some talented athletes.
Yeah, and we're in the 4th quarter now. We have about 5.5 minutes left to go in this game, and Hitchcock has been pretty successful with their game plan.
Hitchcock sending in their second-string quarterback, and he did pretty well himself there, picking up a first yard and made some solid connections there. The Allen brothers, Terrell Allen and Terrence Allen, the 1-2 punch, the running backs, as they kick off the ball, and number 16 from the Wildcats, Reynard Norman, the sophomore out of Wheatley High School, with the catch there, and he is brought down at about the 38-yard line. That's where they're going to spot the ball. 1st and 10 for Wheatley. Just under 5 minutes left in this football game.
You see the special teams unit for Hitchcock was fired up on that stop right there, too. The Ron Carter League City Game of the Week, fourth quarter. Hitchcock is currently leading Houston Wheatley Wildcats 61-6.
Looking for his opening. The Wildcat has finally brought down the loss of one there.
You know, he ran about 10 yards there, but he was, you know, the pitch back, and he cut back again, and kind of only it was a loss of 1 yard to try and make a really good attempt to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You saw some of our fans here tonight enjoying the action here for the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week, as we are 2nd and 11 for the Wheatley Wildcats. They are going to have to go back to the drawing board after this game, fix some of the mistakes. There you see the Hitchcock Bulldogs mascot. Shotgun formation. Faking the handoff. Joseph Andrews.
Darion Williams with the reception. He's going to pick up the first down and a little bit more.
The Wildcats moving the chains. Just under 3 minutes left.
Now, there's been a lot of action. A lot of action in this game so far.
1st and 10. Handoff to their man Gentry as he plows through the middle. And he cuts through at the 15, the 10. Touchdown, Jetwin Gentry.
Wildcats get another score on the board.
Is he down in the end zone? Did he?
He may have.
Oh, goodness, that's a tough break.
Spasm or something.
Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Oh, man.
I'm Robert Boyson. It was the Hitchcock Bulldogs, and you're watching the Game of the Week on Clear Life Media.
Thank you, Texas First Bank, for sponsoring the Ron Carter League City Game of the Week. Learn more about Texas First Bank at www.texasfirst.bank. Begin your path toward a rewarding career by enrolling at Galveston College. Choose from 50-degree and certificate programs. Galveston College, your home away from home. Learn more at gc.edu. Over the Top Waffle Shop is now open in Mainland City Center. Fresh waffles, delicious flavors, and all the toppings. Come try it today. Over the Top Waffle Shop. Nobody said it would be easy. We do it anyways, and we've been doing it for years. It became our mission, a mission to give back to the community. Because this is our community too. It's at the heart of every phone call, meeting, and sale. Here at Ron Carter League City, our community is you. Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep. Ron Carter League City, you deserve it. To learn more and shop our inventory, visit roncarterleaguecity.com.
We're back. There was an extra point attempt. There was a bobble on the snap, and there was no conversion there. So the score is Bulldogs 61 and the Wildcats 12.
As the second field goal missed by the Wheatley Wildcats.
We got a little under 2 minutes left to go in this game.
The Hitchcock Bulldogs leading the way, 61-12, as they are looking to seal the deal here tonight.
It's been a complete game put together by Hitchcock.
Coach Craig Smith leading the way for his Bulldogs, leading them to 4-0 here tonight. And what a statement they have made, because Wheatley Wildcats are no pushovers.
Yeah, they had a great game against Lamarck, and I know in that first game they put up 77 points on the board for their week one.
Unfortunately, I believe, looked like their main weapon, Chetwin Gentry, went down with an injury. He was able to walk off the field, but that'd be a heck of a blow to the Wildcats. Man ran for 264 yards in the Lamarck game. One heck of a player, heck of a young man. Hope to see him back on the field soon. As the Wildcats, short kick, we see some flags on the play.
That kick did go out of bounds, so that would be one of the flags, but I'm not sure if there's another one. Looks like there was a couple flags. Went flying. So we have 15 seconds left in this game. That might do it.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's looking like the Hitchcock Bulldogs going to take this one, 61-12. Want to thank everyone that supported us here tonight on clearlifemedia.com, galvnews.com. Join us next week as we will be hosting Dayton at Santa Fe. I am Todd Moore, calling the action with Gardy Garcia. Want to thank you guys. We will see you next week at Santa Fe.